Ebusiafo, we are still on the Sedina Taamakloe case, no, because in Sembebriaba, a year case, no, so. Emra assembly shas yes eba, but you see, interestingly, assembly baby asisi Daniako, yes, Ghanaians are now realizing, say MPP4 and omo ND case ni, especially Godfred Dame, because that time or no, and our attorney general. And I was listening to a branch be a friend, I'm saying no innocent che. Na me tie ne nsem bia walk e Joy Prime, and I think say he made sense. Emra me reaction on the court ruling e wa ha say no. I don't know whether I said it, but I had that thing in my mind. As someone mechanic say okay. Utumi hu ne say send your case ne kono. Sedina Taamakloe onye innocent. And trese wanye na adwen say untumi nka say wanye na adwen say obebo kro no. Utumi hu say ebia enye say ebia wambo kro no. Nanso case no enu hunti ya chi no. The court person or trainer say that is not the right charge. Basically, I said no. Until yesterday, I did a video and I explained me analysis. I'm a tremor say obia and adwin say ne mami asoma ne se nkoto in toast. Okoye no in toast no 1 cedi. Waba catch ne mami say in toast near 5 cedis. The intent is there. Our person obokro no. Now so nipa kuni nua akwa jisika 5 cedis from ne mami. Emma woni in toast run akwa kame we hu ne say in toast near 1 cedi. Emma no mu akwa to in toast na. The first person no ombokro no ne woni tim say bia no person obokro no de. But ono anjis kana nkwa nkotia ye ninua ene kokodi ano na ninua ni mum di sika ne call ye ne de. Untumi nka se first person ne na abokro no what yase. Inti Sedina Taamakloe na asem no. Inti court asem a wo kan say charge amode bo ne se wabokro no enya sa charge na nka wo se mode to ne so. And so once you go through it, you know that enya se bia mama ni ye innocent. And enya se bia na wa ye na adwen say ombokro no. But MPP4 and Godfred Dame na one yen same ye. Embra response every Godfred Dame ho by no. Now there are two responses, and we are going to attack or we are going to address them, or menka address is the appropriate word. We are going to address all the responses. Now the first response I would buy and someone know what can they say. Adia yesansu hu yen say Sedina Taamakloe file for appeal as far back as 2024. Because Yemani Luki say NDC ba be mo na Sedina Taamakloe file appeal. But eba bonte say 2024 no file appeal. Godfred Dame ba bonte be ka say ono de yentro no onim da. Say Sedina Taamakloe file appeal 2024. But 2024 Godfred Dame na no ya attorney general. And so we are going to address that now. What I have right in front of me here is court documents from 2024. And I want us to look at this court documents and then we'll see say Godfred Dame semwa woba beka say no nim say Sedina Taamakloe file appeal for 2024 no and no one e chantro because court documents ni or say the Republic versus Sedina Taamakloe and then Daniel Axim. Now we had dates na eda appeal ne so a date no ohwe ending na 2024 and then ebo ho no 2024 and the time is over there. Now we read there was say notice of appeal against a conviction and sentence filed by the first accused to the Registrar, High Court, Financial and Economic Division, Accra. Please take notice that the first accused person, appellant, hearing Sedina Christian Taamakloe, having been convicted of the following offenses: 1. Conspiracy to steal and stealing contrary to sections 23(1) and 124 of the Criminal Offences Act 1960, Act 29. And then it goes on to list, the charges. The boss Sedina Taamakloe. Now, Oya will say parts of the decision complained about, and the appeal process or the document shows, say indeed a right appeal was filed by Sedina Taamakloe in 2024. Inti yesa appeal ne so enende ejina so ama appeals court. Ama Sedina Taamakloe ya setting free. Inti se Godfred Dame ende or Ghana for say, and look at the grounds of appeal. I say the conviction and sentence of the first accused stroke appellant for the offenses of conspiracy to steal, stealing, conspiracy to cause financial loss to the state, causing financial loss to the state, causing loss to public property, improper payment of public funds, unauthorized commitment to resulting in financial obligations to government, money laundering, and breach of the Procurement Act is unreasonable and cannot be supported, having regard to the evidence on record. The courts below erred in convicting the first accused stroke appellant for conspiracy to steal and stealing. The courts below erred in convicting the first accused for conspiring to cause financial loss, as well as causing financial loss to the state. Into appeals, no grounds for appeals, no, and not in the work court document anymore. But the most important thing, and they say, the dates or the stamp of courts, no, documents, neswa, indeed, say 2024, and an appeal process, no, here. Into and they say, Godfred Dame ba bonti aba be trega na for say, or no name of any appeal in 2024. It begs the question, say, Godfred Dame as the Attorney General, no name adia warrior, and I say no name the warrior. Because a landmark case like this, this was a landmark case like this. Our case, watching a political opponent at whom it was a big political news in this country. Watching political opponent at whom for 10 years. Even if now we name say appeal scribe bana, it is reasonable. So behune say because ni pakron status intino appeal, but because you see there are certain cases in this country, and once you realize that utu me say on my way omo abo brane sikafo no ye di omo case bia na e constant on be appeal because they have the resources to do so. Omo asebi omo ni bie omo school konindu level bi ni echi omo tumo obo say afi asem ni ejai no mo akwa center intino. Even if Godfred Dame did not know, say Sedina Taamakloe, why appeal and now appeal process babakrana. For me, the caliber and the level of Godfred Dame do know, he should have been expecting an appeal process. I don't know whether what I'm saying, what he has here. Every single political case, politician be a yachin or Ghana hebiano, a constant say a chew obey appeals, and I'll be appeals court. It is a Godfred Dame betray and say, Sedina Taamakloe appeals now a year and send your MPP for per se as NDC buy and this year an appeals process nishas here. Our court document nature said 2024 and a process no eshas here no. Say Godfred Dame said no ni moi. It begs a lot of questions. Say Godfred Dame, was he aware of a juma na war na? Now so wakatren say wonima, how often was it? Because under this same Godfred Dame and a kai say the parliament, the NDC, that time the minority in parliament, echo court because now MPP are buying up passing e-levy illegally. Now, why I'm saying illegally, and it's a time when we pass e-levy, they didn't have the right numbers in parliament to pass it. So, Mekai say Okujato Black Wamo and the likes, echo court, but the case was never called. Ubi so almost a case in docket were here, almost your case no sebe, a process no our more file no, and were here, almost your moon. And so to me, when I say it was more like a mafia tactics, it looks like it was a mafia tactics via near Yusu, and their silence and Crawford. And so what this meant was that appeals process here said in a Taamakloe or Shasi Naka NDC amba abemwa. Nakamameno yen calling the case da. Because Godfred Dame is claiming that he did not see the appeal. So the near boss who said in a Taamakloe as appeal process as that means MPP ewa abemwa. Still the appeals process no nankebe suppressing no. Mamene beya di obeye bia yen calling case ne da. Was that fair or is that fair? Into what court documents eba nina no as a expose asem no. And Americano, I don't want anyone to say or anyone to think as a mame no you're supporting me. I don't know her from anywhere. But details of, the court proceedings, no, any processes ni na eba bonse no. Ama Ghana fu ehu ade ni so ehu se adabi. Nkrofo yi, ase ni ye mafia. And now I'm even thinking say, maame no secretly no. Na oni MPP for ewo pro, because you see me personally I don't know Sedina Taamakloe. Enya case we kan kaminim no. But mama adwen hu ne say in the past no onya issues be with MPP for ana, onya issues with Akufo-Addo ana. Senia ase they came after her. Ya force ya chi ni tu mu a ni appeals process kran ya suppressing na Godfred Dame claim say no unim say maame na sha appeals process ase. And the document we are exposing no. The question is that in the past no can be biti Akufo-Addo ana. Or ye be biti ana. Is there some secret be a ye nim? Emma wo modi omuni ba be si ne so sa. And that is the question I may feel say e was obi a any. But you see, then again I'm also going to say Abani say no. Judge now what in our case no. It looks like no one is talking about the judge. We need some serious, we need some serious answers from the judge. Me a kamen kwa Ghana, your constitution, yen fan shame. Say in enra obi kan sembi, and I agree with that person. Say with top political cases like this, no, we need to be watching it on live stream. I am pleading with the judiciary. Say obi a wonim bafubo ni biano. Chief Justice, Mr. Munsani video we mano. Enche obeko retirement. E kamen kwa legacy ba kwa wonya ene say they should get a dedicated online channel for the judiciary. Me who say Ghana Police now they have a dedicated TV station and it is good. Oko TV station hona omoka Ghana Police wants them. I think some time ago I was talking about things like that, and now Ghana Police for some years ago I was advocating for things like that, and the Ghana Police for ASRD, it is good. We are in the era of content creation, and so it is good. I think the fire service should be doing so. They should be having their own personal TV stations. Immigration service, the military should also be doing so. Aside that, I think say most importantly, the judiciary, in fact, Parliament saying every single Parliament proceedings be to make her online. Omo live streaming, and it is inclusive, it is good, it helps our democracy. It is a only here na Parliament proceedings say koswa, and one say what log on, what Parliament, either say Parliament TV on YouTube and on Facebook, now we share live stream. Bois first na sa de ni wo nti bibi kokosi wo parliament a journalist na mayete but sisi ano e koso no ye ni na ye. Why is the judiciary back? It is time I was a judiciary na share sa de na say. Let's have Ghana Judiciary TV 24 hours. Na ye create content, journalists also, lawyers also. And so if there is a landmark case, political case of public interest, and when I say you're tuning in, it shouldn't be a big deal. It shouldn't at this age. The judiciary needs to have their own YouTube channel, their own TV channel, digital channel, Facebook platform. And then if aside Saadianokrana, in very controversial cases, it should be obliged that the judges will explain. They will get a journalist to query the judges, for the judges to explain. Because at the end of the day, these are lives of humans, lives of people, the freedom of people. Just by the stroke of a pen, a judge can change the destiny of another human being. They have so much power. And with so much power should come accountability. So that sa power no on to me fan konko dibone. Intimi akamen kwa any top political case bi an yensha ne mra. Se judge bi tenase and judges etenase no mu rule case ni wi a. Judges no yempe journalist bi no mo mra metena journalist ni na journalist ni bi so mo questions what went into this ruling na Ghana fontin sem na se. Intinaka case we no and one said the judge is obliged say brabetena Ghana for nim na trase e de na hu ye die ntia e na wo ma sa judgment we. that constitutional review committee in sense, these were some of the things that made me expect and come debate. But at the end of the day, I don't go and say, Yema president in 5 years, Yema we or Zanyamani nano. You know, we are going to address them, but Zanyamani who here, like ye pedia best someone my way pan, like Yama be say. Because the ordinary Ghanaian now is getting more involved every single time. The ordinary Ghanaian now is getting more involved in our politics. First, no, send an uncle for epe politics. I remember, I'll tell you, me, Emrana Misano, my cousin has no wahada. Emrana Misano, na me now for one team I say. Adeya, ye na ye kola, now so media debia me pe politics do, the na me pe politics do. Emrana Misana me nim sheno. Naturally, ube hunze me now for ebia omuti entertainment news, omu yewe, but me na me tie politics. Omunti asieda. But ende, sa say me now for na me ni omu inyi no. They feel involved. They even want to bring up political stories, and they know say womu bisamia me answer because we collaborate mu nya me na me politics. So basically, that's what I'm saying. The ordinary Ghanaian today is getting involved, wants to know more about politics, and not politics alone, but governance. Ye pesi ye hum baby a Ghana na eko. Senya ye rane Ghana no. The judiciary is part. It is time. If we want the judiciary to gain back, you know, the face they lost under the MPP now, I think that they should start doing this. Get a dedicated TV channel, get a dedicated YouTube channel, any political landmark case piano. Let us stream it live. Whether it is live on Zoom, you know, I mean, we've gotten to that point where, in fact, every single court session should have a live streaming. Even if any TV station, every single court session should be having a live streaming wherever you are, so that baby I can log in, whether it is an important story or not, whether it is criminal or not. We can log in and then hear what is going on. It happens in America. In America, just a criminal case piano. Obi owa osio ebia Zoom case no, this is the time case no yebe call it omunim time ni bibia into otina ne baby no or vacation krana otie. I mean, let's move forward. Let's think for what you said. That's what I personally think we can learn from this. Since you know, this document indeed has exposed Godfred Dame. What you say? It has really exposed him. Montreal Mwadring, Ebusian Formida Muninase. Ghana Nibia Wutie Meno. Bookwe a asset bakwa, a was a wukipi, a will fear. To bookwe maon, Toma oba, Toma obi biara, or sumbo, a wabrabumu, wadanfo, or bia peso die wabrabumu biano, to sa bookwe, your friend the Ghanaian investor. Na sa bookwe bet show different forms of investment, I'll be to me aye, a Ghana ha. Licensed investments. The first one is a emergency fund. Book we bet show send your best set up emergency fund. Abrabo aye boy bibia betumi ato. If you have an emergency fund, a beba na baby save you. Oka betumi ase wo kwan so. Obetumi ayare, oba betumi ayare. Nini na emergency fund no ebe take control of all those situations. Book no besan so atre ade bia ye endowment fund. I'll be to media protecting a new future. Na sa endowment fund no nyamin pengu ukokonya accident na untumi nye juma bioma. It will take care of you for the rest of your life. Book no besan so atrel send ya obe set up a personal pension fund. Enkrofo bebre eye juma wie ekọ retirement omukọ retirement we are no mo ho aba betwe mo. O set up a personal pension fund. That will not be your case. Most importantly, book we better how to invest in the Ghana Stock Exchange. Now, Ghana Stock Exchange investment, basically, it means you are buying ownership of Ghanaian companies. Now, Ghana Stock Exchange, it is one of the best performing markets in the whole world. A lot of people are making money from the Ghana Stock Exchange, but they don't know how to invest in it. Book we better idea. Your investment be why a friend mutual fund. Book we better how to invest in a mutual fund. Now, mutual fund, you don't need to be rich to invest in a mutual fund. I remember an example. Your friend say, "Wow, about fresh." na wape license mutual fund ewo Ghana ha se opese odi usika shim se utumi invest 500 cedis every single month ewo a Ghanaian mutual fund mo by the time awoba ne bedi 19 years no na wadane millionaire yemfa ne se wo fasi bi we di 10 opese dachi bi odi ye every month for 500 cedis ehye mutual fund mu ema no by the time awoba no ana wo fase no obedi 29 years no na oye millionaire wankasa wotie me we di 40 nanso wo hwa onye investment bia eno ane se obeye mutual fund every month for 500 cedis ehim by the time obedi 59 years no na wenya 1 million Ghana cedis into mutual fund no that is how it works small money every single month by the time embre ebeba no na sika no ayekese book we better sanya mani na sa ope book no ni PDF anase ni twi video a free anase WhatsApp number na ewo book ni so sisia na sa we Ghana ni na wa brochure na ope hard copy of the book a very simple call Amazon na search for the Ghanaian investor place the order bibia obi a be ship e dia bro medase